Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be taking a look at something older than I normally would look at. This came out about a year ago, and I have not made a video, but I've decided that I'm going to start going back and making videos on older figures of my collection, just so you guys can see my opinions on them and see if these are something that you want to pick up if you're able to find them in the wild or if they go on sale or anything like that. And I will also go ahead and leave a link to this down in the description below. It was an Amazon exclusive, Kilowog and Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. So like I said, I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. It's not an affiliate link because I am not an affiliate. If I do become an affiliate, I will update the link to become an affiliate link. Just let you guys know I do get some of the profit for that. But that's not why I'm here. Today I am here to showcase and review Kilowog and Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. So, like always, let's go ahead, jump review, and take a look at the box. So for today, let's get the box here. I've got the figures out of the box already, obviously. So, I'll back it up. Say a 2-pack box, DC Multiverse. I won't be taking their cards out till the end, so stay tuned to the end to read the data review. But it says DC Multiverse, Kilowog, and Green Lantern. On the side, I've got the figures in the way. On the side, it says the same thing. On the back, you see a picture of Kilowog and a picture of Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. I thought I had way more space than this. And the side, again, it says Kilowog and Green Lantern. Here's the barcode for the bottom. Where is that? There it is. There we go. Barcode for the bottom. And up top, like always, there we go. So we'll go ahead and put this box to the side, and we'll go ahead and take a look at Kyle first. Actually, no, before we take a look at the figures, we will be taking a look at their accessories. So we'll take a look at Kyle's first because all of Kyle's... Okay. Thank you, Kyle, for continuously falling over. Okay. We'll be taking a look at Kyle's accessories first. All of Kyle's are a recoloring, a retooling of what already, of something that the, not something, of the constructs that Kyle already had. So we've got the giant sword, the samurai armor, the katana, and the, what is that? The power battery. If I pull them out here. So these are dipped in the darker green plastic, or made with darker green plastic that they went back to after they made the lighter color constructs here. So this came with the original Kyle Rayner figures. Can we see that? No, there we go. No, okay. But yeah, as you can see, they are all lighter green colors. I personally hated the lighter green colors, so when I saw that he came with all the accessories that the other Kyle Rayners came that were split into two, I had to go ahead and pick it up. So here we are, we'll take a look. So we have the katana. This one's a little bent because it's been sitting in a package for a while. It's just a nice green katana, nice detailing on the handle. Then we have the Green Lantern samurai armor. Nice little Shogun pads. I really like this, and I do plan on redoing my shelves in the near future. So the shelf tour video will be up sometime in March. I don't have a date, but it will be up in March with the new shelf display designs, and I will be having a Green Lantern shelf up there, or a lantern shelf in general. I don't know if it's going to be Green Lantern, but we will see. Here's his power battery, his unique power battery, because his is the only one that looks much different than everyone else's. Just like his costume's much different as well. And then we've got the giant mecha manga sword, because he's an artist and he reads manga. And then he also came with a secondary hand. And this is when the closed fists, I think, started for the hands for the ring, or for the lanterns. So he's got the, let's take a look at that green ring there on the hand, nicely metallic green ring. And then along with the darker constructs, Kyle was also painted in a darker green as well. The other Kyle was painted in a much lighter green, but we will take a look at that when we do the comparisons. Don't know why I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we'll go and take a look at the accessories for Kilowog. We've got, first off, Kilowog's power battery. Really nice, big power battery. I really like the way this looks. And then the other construct is this hammer here. It's a kind of small hammer. I thought it was gonna have a much bigger one, but it's like a really nice Green Lantern mallet. Really nice designs on the handle, spikes on the side. Honestly, whoever came up with this, because I'm not sure if this is something that he actually uses or not, it looks really nice. So let's go ahead and get these accessories out of the way and start taking a look at the figures. Okay, first off, we're gonna go and take a look at Kyle Rayner. He's the same exact body mold that Kyle Rayners have been using since they came out with them. But since I've yet to review on any of those, we will go ahead and take a look at him like it's the first time we've seen him. So he's got one, I'll say the costume looks perfect. Looks just like the back of the box. Here, let me bring that out so you can take a look at it. Looks just like the back of the box. Really, really happy to see it like this. So now we'll go ahead and bring it in. So his face sculpt, I think, is a really good face sculpt. I don't like his smile. Looks a little creepy, but that's just Kyle. And then the neck and the face paint are matching properly. And then the hair looks really nice as well. So basically the sculpt on the head sculpt is really nice. Then we come down, and what I really like about the Green Lantern figures lately, this one, the Kilowog, the Green Lantern Corps that you guys saw last week, all have this textured pattern on them. And I really enjoy that compared to the Rebirth ones, more like armored feels. These ones feel more like fabric and look like fabric, and I like that with the armored pieces attached to them. So if he continues doing all the Green Lanterns like this, then I'm sold. I like it. I think we should get a more modern Hal Jordan with the texturing as well. That'd be really cool. No, what's it called? I think he just uses this body to repaint them, because I think this is the same body they used for the Green Lantern Corps. So just reuse the same body, then just repaint on top like they did here. But overall, the paint on here is good. It goes under the stomach, so it never moves. The symbol is on there, and it looks like a sticker, but it's painted on. No, it might be a sticker. It's a little higher raised, but that's on there. It looks really nice. The texturing's all around. It's just a straight black backside, black on the bottom. The arms are the green armor texture with the hands around, and then of course the ring. Well, let's do it this way. It's got no choice but to focus on the ring now. There we go. Okay, that ring is a mess. I didn't realize it looked like that. The painting on this ring is a mess, but the other hands is fine, so I guess that's all right. Then same thing on this side. Then the sculpting on these bottom ones with the ankle joints that I really like. Overall, this is probably, when I got it, this was one of my favorite sculpts of figures in general. It feels classic, but at the same time, it's got like the modern lines a lot of people like to use. So I'm really happy with this figure. Really happy he's in my collection. He is my Kyle Rayner that I use for everything. And like I said, we'll do a comparison with the other Kyle Rayners that have been released a little later. But now let's go ahead and take a look at Kilowog. And here we now have Kilowog out by himself. And I'm glad that they made him a big fig. I wasn't even sure if they were going to make a Kilowog just because he's not a human. And I think this is the first alien character that we received that's not like a main hero from like the or from Earth or anything. So I'm really happy about this. Actually, no, because we got Atrocitus and stuff, but like this is the first hero. And the Atrocitus was a Build-A-Fig, but I guess Necron was also there, and he was a Mega-Fig. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll do comparisons with all of them as well. But here we have Kilowog, like I said. And oh my gosh, is he amazing. I love the way he's sculpted. I love the way he's painted. I think he could have been painted a little differently. I think all of the smooth parts on him could have been green and the fabric black. But even still, this is an amazing figure, even though it was painted this way. And I don't think it's painted bad. I like the way it's painted. That's just my opinion, though. He's big. He's menacing. His mouth doesn't move. But his... Take a look at this head sculpt. That is a Kilowog if I've ever seen one before. That looks just like him. Happy that it's here. So we'll take a look at him. So, of course, that's the head sculpt for Kilowog. His red eyes, mean maw. He's got the pink skin. And then we come down to the chest. And he's got the fabric texture along with the smooth texture and the Green Lantern symbol down in the middle. The texture all the way around the back as well. It just looks really great. I might get a second one of these just so I can do the painting myself with make the fabric all black and the smoother pieces green. See what that looks like. I think someone's done that before, so I'll see if I can find a picture and pop it up here. If you're not seeing a picture of it now, then I could not find it. Sorry. But then we've got like a lighter green as it comes down, which is an interesting choice. I'm surprised they didn't do a solid green. And I don't know why, but I'm not really here to complain or judge. And then so down comes the torso, everything lines up. There's texture under there, so it lines up no matter how you have it. There's texture on the sides and on the back for the bottom torso as well. And then his what's it called? His diaper down here is also fabric. So we come to the arms, everything green, black. The green armor plates for his forearms, and then his power ring. This is the most sculpted power ring that any of them have, and that's probably just because of how big he is. But that is an amazing power ring right there. Painted properly and everything. And I'm glad that his is a closed fist, so we can do like the lantern ring in the air situation. And then he has the open hand. The only other hand he has is the open hand. And they come on wrist joints like this. I think both of them do. Yeah. So not full on ball joints, sadly, but that's just because of how big they are. And I think they have single jointed. Yeah, they're single jointed elbows as well. But we'll do that when we get to the articulation, which I didn't do for Kyle. So I'll have to bring him back out here. And then we've just got continuing down the nice texturing, everything going nice. And then we have the green boots, military-like boots. Overall, the sculpt on this thing is amazing. This is probably one of the best sculpts in general. It doesn't feel intrusive, doesn't feel like he went overboard or anything. It kind of feels exactly like it should be. So for the articulation for him, his head can tilt up that much. It can tilt down that much. It can rotate left and right. And then his arms come up this much on both sides. They rotate all the way around. He's got bicep swivel and a single jointed elbow, along with the single jointed wrist that also rotates. Then he can lean forward this far. If you engage both parts, lean back this far. Let's put that up there. Lean back that far, which I think is a decent amount for a big fig of his size. And then, of course, you can do the splits like this. You got double jointed knees that can kick back this far. Jointed ankles there with the swivel and those are actually stationary, so that's the only movement of his ankles. And then of course, McFarlane toe articulation. So I'm actually not going to go over Kyle's articulation just because it is the generic articulation of all McFarlane figures. So if you've seen past McFarlane figures, then you've seen Kyle's. And it's basically the exact same as the Green Lantern Corps from last time. So we will go ahead and go on to comparisons. And now here we have Kyle with every other version of Kyle that came out before this one and since this one, because he was the last one to come out. So we have the Blackest Night Kyle, which is the ones who was left in between the Blue Lantern one, and that one came out before the classic one. This was their first version of Kyle. And then we had the gold label version that came out much later. I think that's Christmas actually came out. And then the Blue Lantern version, which was a McFarlane Store exclusive. As you can see, all of them use the exact same body. Or at least the exact same base body with slightly different sculpts. And you can tell that the green on the other Kyles are much lighter than the other one. That's when they, like I said, they were trying to use the lighter green colors. And it doesn't look bad. I'm not saying it looks bad at all. And I kind of liked his contrast with the other lanterns. But then when I got him next to the other lanterns, I could see that I preferred the darker green that mixed with the other lanterns the same. But here he is. They all look the exact same height, same proportions. Different faces. They all share different faces. This one was kind of a mix of the two, because this one has the smiling face from the Blackest Night, but the body from the brightest day, from the gold label. But like I said, this is the one that I like, and I'm happy that I have this many versions of them. So if I want to make different displays, I can. But now we will go ahead and start showing off Kyle and Kilowog with other lanterns and other characters in general. And here's Kyle and Kilowog with the other members of the Corps that I own. So we've got the Green Lantern Corps' Army Builder. We've got the John Stewart from Endless Winter and Rebirth. And then the Rebirth Hal Jordan. And as you can see, the Rebirth ones are much more armored than the more fabric-looking Kyle Rayner and Kilowog. And even the Army Builder one. But I think they both look good and serve their purpose. It's a more modern version of the Green Lantern outfits for both of them anyway. And I would love to see a more fabric style versions of their more modern / classic one. Or even the current Green Lantern John Stewart's, the Builder outfit, where he's got like the army lines kind of, instead of just the straight triangle that he normally has. Sadly, I don't have Simon Baz, Guy Gardner, or the other John Stewart that came with the JLA wave. And I do have the Green Lantern Hal Jordan Silver Age one, but it is in their package still, so I can't showcase that with this. But when I do get the other ones, this is going to be my Green Lantern shelf. Probably a full-on Lantern shelf just to see all the colors, because this looks amazing. I love seeing them all together. And just for reference, so you can see what it would look like with the other Kyle Rayner. Here he is in this place. Put him there in place of that Kyle. He is much different color, as you can see. Completely different. Does not match anyone else. So I'm glad they went back and darkened up Kyle's green. And I hope that this is a color they stick with for green for a while, because they were unsure for a very long time about what color green they wanted to use. But like I said, I'm glad about this. Hopefully we get more. We need Jessica Cruz, Joe Mullen, and I think that's all the Human Lanterns actually, because we've got these three, then Simon and Guy. Yeah, we're just missing the two girls. But like I said, this is great. I will always take more Lantern characters. Let's go ahead and take a look at Atrocitus in here too, just to see the sizing with Kilowog, who I've got right here. So this was the Build-A-Fig for the Blackest Night. And Atrocitus is still slightly bigger than Kilowog. He's not bulkier at all, but he's kind of on par. He's a little taller by the head. But that looks nice up there. Here, let me get him a a figure stand so I can start pulling out other ones and adding them to this group shot. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Build-A-Figures are really finicky. There we go. We've got Atrocitus, and then of course it won't be any kind of review without the original Green Lantern, which I don't have the regular, but I do have the platinum one with me here. Alan Scott, and even his green kind of matches up with the others right here. So I'll go ahead and put him next to them, and he matches. I mean, I know he's not part of this Green Lantern group in general, but he matches really nicely. And I'm not going to set him up. I'm just going to put him here. We also have Sinestro, who I think uses a lot of the same fabric design as well. Like at least on the bottom half, it uses a lot of the same design from the other Kyle Rayners. Actually, I think it is the exact same designs for the Kyle Rayners, except for the hands are different and the upper torso is different. But that shows that you can definitely do a lot with this. So with this body style. So I hope that they keep using this just for the lanterns. It kind of keeps them unified, in my opinion. So we'll put Sinestro right here. And then finally, there is one more lantern situation. If he will stay. If he won't stay, then I'm just going to leave him be. All right, he won't stay. And then finally, we have Necron, who is bigger than both of them, which is fine with me. I feel like Necron should be much bigger, but overall here, Necron's here. So this is the final of the other Lantern characters that need to be added, but I think this looks really nice. I'm glad that we're getting such diverse Lantern characters. And like I said, there's 2 more different characters to pick up, and a different Hal Jordan I could be using as well, and a different John Stewart as well. So Lanterns have definitely been getting some love from McFarlane, and I would love to see it continue, flesh out the Lantern Corps as much as possible. But that's kind of all my thoughts on this. I will see you guys next week for more figures. Oh, I did say I was going to show off the cards. So here are the cards, if you want to take a look at them real quick. And, oh, before I go, I will say that I am starting a new, kind of like a small series, mini-series, a shorts series on here and on TikTok. There's still have yet to come up with the name of it, but I will be starting that. That'll be coming out on Tuesdays on here on this channel and on my TikTok as well, and possibly on Reels. So thank you, stay tuned for that. And I do apologize for if you guys saw my video on my gaming channel where I said that there was going to be a video on the Let's Talk Comics channel coming out this week. Unfortunately, the video is not where I wanted it to be, or last week actually, because I'm recording it this week, but this is coming out next week. So there was not the Let's Talk Comics video that I wanted out last week. It's not where I wanted it to be. So hopefully it is out this week, and that'll be coming out on Thursday or tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for following me and staying up with all my channels, and I will see you guys next week or next time. I hope you guys have an excellent day.
Hey, if you liked this video, how about giving it a like and checking out some of these? If you want to see more from me, check out my Instagram and my TikTok down below. I've also got a store. Lots of the photos I have on Instagram are up on there for sale, and not only photos, but apparel and other house products as well. Go ahead and give it a look. Thanks for watching.